Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your host, Pierce Simpson, here to unveil the Week 6 edition of Gridiron Kicks. Now, while plenty of teams continue to push their records to undefeated marks, such as the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots, this week's edition of Gridiron Kicks takes a look at all the teams, as a variety of teams continue to churn out notable players that canvas our starting 11 countdown. So in addition to the countdown, making an appearance on today's episode, as always, we'll take a look at some college teams that continue to dominate, as well as venture to the Throwback of the Week, and take a look at what you sported utilizing the Gridiron Kicks hashtag. So without further ado, venture with your man as we present this latest edition of Gridiron Kicks. So at the number 11 spot within our starting 11 countdown is Brandon Marshall of the New York Jets. He continues to churn out an impressive 2015 campaign in which he's had 4 straight games with over 100 yards, the first in New York Jets history in some time. Brandon Marshall will sport this Under Armour prototype incorporating Jets green throughout the upper, along with stylings throughout the underlay of the model. At number 10 is another New York Jet and former Cleveland Brown in Buster Skrine. Buster Skrine will sport a breast cancer awareness PE of the Nike Vapor Carbon Fly TD Low during their contest against the Washington Redskins. At number 9 is Andre Johnson of the Indianapolis Colts. This Jordan brand endorser brought out a notable Jordan 7 PE that incorporated patent leather throughout the upper with a mostly black silhouette with a white outsole. At number 8 is arguably the league's MVP at this point, and Killer Cam Newton of the Carolina Panthers. He would help lead the Panthers to a late last-minute touchdown to Greg Olsen to defeat the Seattle Seahawks. Cam will be sporting the signature model of his C1N line that's through Under Armour. At number 7 is Golden Tate of the Detroit Lions. Golden Tate continues to rock the Air Jordan 7 throughout this season, as he sported yet another Air Jordan 7 PE in their contest against the Chicago Bears. At number 6 is Sergio Brown of the Jacksonville Jaguars. This hard-hitting safety sported a Nike Huarache model, which many players throughout the league enjoy wearing. However, Sergio sought the help of Chicago custom artist _Above the Money, in which he incorporated Jaguars detailing throughout the upper, with teal accents incorporating the toe box and speckle print along the heel. At number 5 is Steve Smith Sr. of the Baltimore Ravens. This diminutive and legendary receiver will come back from injury, rocking this Souls by Sir custom of an Under Armour silhouette that incorporated purple and gold. At number 4 is Antonio Brown of the Pittsburgh Steelers, as he sported this Nike Alpha model during his contest against the Arizona Cardinals. Incorporating Pittsburgh detailing throughout, as well as pink, this custom silhouette seems to be one of the best of the season. And now for our top 3 within our starting 11 countdown, which features 2 Washington Redskins members, specifically on the defense side of the ball. At the number 3 spot is quarterback Bashaud Breeland. Having a tough matchup with Brandon Marshall, Breeland will rock this breast cancer awareness PE of the Nike Huarache model, which incorporates white and pink accents throughout the upper. At number 2 is Keenan Robinson of the Washington Redskins. Robinson would sport this Nike Alpha Pro 2, incorporating pink accents throughout the entirety of the model, in which he sought Souls by Sir for the custom help. And now for our number 1 spot within our starting 11 countdown is Tramon Williams of the Cleveland Browns. This former Green Bay Packer sported an all-pink custom of the Nike Mercurial model. For those that may remember during his time with Green Bay, specifically last season, Williams was always spotted in the Nike Mercurial model. But during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and now with his time with the Cleveland Browns, he sported this silhouette in all pink as they took on the Denver Broncos. And now that we saw some of our starting 11 within the NFL, let's take a look at some college players that continue to churn out notable silhouettes and notable models. For starters, the Ohio State Buckeyes brought out an all-black uniform that was rather interesting, to say the least, as most of their players will sport the Nike Vapor Untouchable silhouette, which continues to be the most popular cleat in college football. And Under Armour has to be thrilled with Utah having a top 5 record and continuing to survive throughout the Pac-12. And also, we can't forget about Clemson, as Dabo Swinney continues to churn out notable and, in fact, excellent post-game celebrations with his team, which you can check out right here. And now for our Throwback of the Week, we decided to feature an undefeated team that continues to tear up the NFL in the Cincinnati Bengals. Capturing a thrilling victory of the Buffalo Bills, we take things back to last week, in which a prominent receiver of today's age and a legend of years past collided for this photo opportunity, in which AJ Green and Chad Johnson were spotted here. So with that in mind, we take a look at this pass that Chad Johnson hauled in from Carson Palmer, in which he had an impressive end zone celebration, denoting his future Hall of Fame candidacy. And now for our final segment, we check out our Gridiron Kicks hashtag to see what you sported throughout the week. So let's take a look. First up is _the Julian, who sported this Nike Vapor model during his on-field contest, incorporating blue and yellow accents throughout, with the caption, "If you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good." Shout out to Primetime for that one. Next up is Landon _Dugas with his Nike Alpha model, incorporating gray and red accents throughout the upper, with the caption #Gridiron Kicks. Shout out to Landon. And lastly, we have is_he_D1, rocking the Adidas Times Kevlar model with the caption, "Success is measured by the successor, 100 emoji. We wish you a speedy recovery, my man. And that wraps up the week 6 edition of Gridiron Kicks. But before we go, we have to give a special shout out to Zach, who gave us our #1 member within our Gridiron Kicks Starting 11 countdown this week. And if you want any players featured, mention me on Twitter or Instagram at the username is Pierce is Dope, and your player could be featured. But as always, continue to stay locked to Nice Kicks for latest and sneaker news and exclusive content. I'm your man Pierce Simpson signing out for another week. Until next time, take care.